I have the most respect for cover bands. I appreciate people that are able to play things note for note and make it sound exactly like that. That's not my bag. I don't think I was put here to just play somebody else's music. And I know that probably sounds corny or cliche, but I feel like it's almost like I have a constant sound in my head that I have to get out and express myself and all that. And my ultimate goal is again to take you out of like the chaos of the world, and I don't think I can do that with somebody else's music.
Yeah.
I guess to me, I've always felt that expressing yourself in a healthy way was the most important thing that you could be doing. I grew up doing a lot of different kind of things, but music seemed to be the one thing that I kept coming back to.
We haven't like Roots was the first record we'd done in a while that we treated like a studio record.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. And then it's just amazing to me that now we're coming, like, this is only the second full band electric album that we're treating as a studio record.
That's right. I'm psyched, man.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this one for a long time.
Us too. Yeah.
I thought, barring any changes you guys want to make, I think we really nailed our approach for this on Beautiful Dream in terms of how we approach the recording part of it.
Yes. Like all tracking together.
Everybody tracking together.
Cool.
And then just overdubbing whatever we needed to overdub. Like, I know we overdubbed a bunch of your solos.
Yep.
Because what you did in the live tracking wasn't what you felt was your best.
Yep.
So we'd punch in and dub the solos.
Yep.
You know, we dubbed vocals, we overdubbed vocals as we usually do. There were a couple songs we overdubbed the acoustic guitar just because recording an acoustic guitar and drums at the same time
is a nightmare.
And I think that's also somewhere that Scott can help us.
Definitely.
You know, he might be a good voice of reason to say, rein that in, John. Do you really need 48 bars there?
Right.
Or can we get it done in 16?
Exactly.
And that's exactly the kind of thing he was saying.
Yeah, that's funny.
Really
That's the kind of stuff he was talking about last week, too.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I was asking about the rhythm of the chorus line. You're kind of going bum 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 bum, right? When so.
So there's a crescendo there too.
Yeah. Can you leave off the downbeat?
On the,
So,
on the
bum 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 da 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 da.
like that.
I think he means in the double kick right there. It's a bump, bump, just a bump. Or I can
Dum
add
bum 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 bum. So you still hit the this. I'm blowing this way out of proportion, but you still hit. So your kick would be. See, you see how you do it, bop bop.
Just so. Did I kill the wrong one?
Yeah, you killed the wrong one that time. So it's just. Bum,
Okay.
bum,
I'm anticipating it.
bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Or the alternative is that you guys go bum, 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 ba-dum.
That might be easier.
Yeah.
Because pulling that out after 3 years of playing it.
Yeah, no, I know.
We,
You did
actually,
it. I mean, yeah.
actually, we've been playing this song for over 6 years live.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
No.
Try that. So
Yeah.
you go back to your old way and.
Let's try it, right?
Drummer sucks, man. No, not at all. It just sounds tighter to me.
Yeah.
That's all. And you can, just to make it clear, any ideas I throw out, you can totally reject.
Cool.
No, like,
No, I mean, all of us playing the same thing is probably a good idea, so.
reality, I'm completely open, man. I may bust your stones, but I'm more than happy to. You got a lot of experience doing this, and you're listening to to it with a fresh set of ears. Like I
Right.
said, we've been playing this for over 6 years live.
Yeah, and all my suggestions are, like, my attitude is to serve the song.
Yes.
Not
Right,
with
and
any
I
other.
get that. We want this to sound as good as
Yeah.
possible on the album.
Yep.
And I'm humble enough to say, yeah, I can change something if it's going to work better for the song and the final production. I'm completely cool with that. You know? So don't be afraid to shoot anything out at me.
Okay.
Do you like the melody line?
Yeah, I have a note on here that I put last night that it could use harmony.
Yeah.
So when we
yeah.
get there, maybe
Cool.
like alone the first couple times, and then add
And then it
harmony
builds
to
kind
that,
of with it.
and then add harmony the second time,
Sure.
or something like that. But yeah,
I know there's
Cool.
only so much I can do here, like as one bird, but like with the metal hero.
yeah,
My intent is to have that going through the entire song. Like
right. No, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. Yeah.
I mean,
So that's something that I could probably do when you're tracking,
Yeah.
so that you don't have to like pretend it's there and play it or.
Yeah.
Do you ever record with a click? It's just
Yes.
a question. Do you do?
yes.
Do you prefer not to?
Prefer not.
I guess it depends on who I'm recording with. With these guys, I think a lot of times we don't use a click because it allows for like the ebb and flow of the way the music goes.
Yep.
Matt Terabile, who we're recording with, I recorded with him doing studio stuff for other groups, and with most of them I record with a click.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable either way. I mean, my preference is no click, especially with
Yep.
us. But if it's something that requires a click or would be better with, I'm not opposed to it. So
The only reason I ask is because if Matt is that the
Yeah. That's the engineer's name.
if he's using Pro Tools to record with a click, puts everything on the grid, and so that makes it makes it easier to edit things if they need editing. Like if there's a bad measure of bass or whatever, you can just cut and paste or whatever. If you have if the rest of the track is just vibrant rather than whatever, you can just cut and paste or whatever. It also makes it easier to add things like arpeggiators and sequencers or any other crap that we might want to throw on to color things. Mostly what I find, and I'm just going to say this as a blanket statement over all this stuff, is that when I'm recording stuff, like if you have 4 lines or a verse, I'll usually add something, color something, that,
Nice.
like halfway through, just so that it's not just
not repetitive the entire time.
same thing
Yeah.
the entire time,
Yep.
right, or whatever. And so, anyway, I'm just throwing that.
Yeah.
out.
No, absolutely.
in fairness, like Terabile has got very, very good at editing us. I don't think we've used a click with him since the first album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I punch right in, and I've been able to like.
Yeah,
dive in and nail it.
he's.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I'd say for the most part, though, like in the studios, we stay fairly consistent to the tempos from beginning to the end.
Yeah, it's less about editing
Yeah.
for me as it is like being able to use an arpeggiator on a keyboard
Right.
or something like that, where it's like some automated thing. But I'm fine with that. I'm fine with no clicking.
Okay.
So.
Like my only preference for the no click is that, like, especially with this, like kind of a jam band situation, it really allows for the music to kind of breathe.
Yes, totally. Yep.
And I find that some of the stuff I've recorded in the past with a click can sound a lot stiffer than it does live.
Yeah, totally.
That right?
That tempo work to her lead in there.
I like that. If that snare hit is 4, I'll hear it better to come in. So it's,
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it 4 times.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Because there's those kicks at the end just to kind of even it out, so it's not an odd time signature for Mr. Non-prog over here.
That's okay.
Mr. Jam Band 101?
Yeah. That is more of an insult.
I'm kidding. You know I love you.
That's more of an insult than anything else.
Shots fired.
Well played, sir. Very well played.
I think any kind of artist is always trying to top their last release, whatever it was. And so when you talk to them, you're always going to get the same kind of response. Oh, this is my best work to date. But for us, this really is.
You ever just think to yourself, you'd like to have somebody that will treat you the way that that woman just mixed that coffee?
Come to save the day, we are here.
Alan used all your toilet paper. That's what it boils down to.
Good thing you got that on video.
Oh God! All right.
Now, John, don't suck.
Haven't said that in a while. Have I
Don't
not been
suck.
sucking? Is that why?
Don't suck at checking your tuning.
Could be.
They advertised it as an event you could bring like blankets and chairs to,
Yeah.
but they didn't designate where you could use them. So people were like setting them up in the worst possible places, like traffic flow wise. It was horrible.
That's bad.
So like so bad that after the first day, they had to like work all through the night and change a bunch of shit around to make it like palatable
What if the solo
for the
section
next day.
was?
Like they just completely
Oh,
botched it.
I remember reading about that.
Yeah.
How people, it was so bad the first day.
Horrible. Horrible. We had 2-day passes. We didn't even go back the second day.
Really?
Going right down. C, B flat.
So
We were also talking about a slow jam section that has 3 chords, right?
Yep.
Honestly, the slower section, I'm not feeling it, man. Like
It's
the song is very energetic. I feel like personally, I mean, you can all feel free to disagree, but going into a slow section there, I think kind of sucks some of the life out of it.
I think that a contrasting section actually highlights the intensity of the drums and the other things. Also, if you're lifting off, where are you going to wind up? In orbit. And it's very different. If you think of like,
What do you think?
I'm just a producer.
Do you think that the cool down is like?
that right there is the
It cooled
chord.
down and then it comes back?
Yeah.
I think it could be cool. I understand what Joe's saying. It's like if everything you have is bright, then how do you know what's bright unless you have dark to compare it to?
Right.
Right. So it's kind of like that. If you slow it down,
It just, I don't know, it feels.
I think when you hear the solo over it, the other instruments, the layers, the texture, and how it is in context with the rest of the song, I think it will make a lot
any
more
thoughts?
I'm kind of seeing both sides, like, which isn't helpful right now because I understand that, but like, I always think it's really cool when you throw something out of left field at a listener, and that's throwing something out of left field at a listener. Like it breaks what they expect to hear. They don't expect to hear that right there, which I think is really cool. But it's a fine line because also it definitely is pulling some of the energy out of the song. So I think the key is going to be how we transition and build that back up
Yeah.
to
I can see that too.
the energy that it was at before. And I feel like right now what's happening is like we're dropping to that section, we're staying there, and then over the course of like 2 bars, we're transitioning back. And I feel like it should be a slower burn than that.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're actually doing not halftime. We're doing quarter time, right? When we go to that slow section. So theoretically, you could go to cut time from that, which isn't back to the original tempo, and then cut time from that. You know what I mean? So you're like at boom, dot, boom, dot, right, for the slow section, dot. And eventually you could double that up, dot, 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 and you double it again, dot, dot, right,
Put it in like a break, almost like a break beat by that point, and the last little bit as it builds back up. That's what I was trying to explain, but I couldn't explain it musically the way that you're explaining it. That's what I was getting at before.
Right. So instead of like just being this section that's at this slow tempo and then the Morse code brings it back up, there's a gradual back into the thing.
It's kind of the best of both worlds.
I think it's a compromise that chops the cat in half.
Yes.
I don't like that. It's because then it takes away the tightness of coming back in. And the whole, you know what I mean? So it's not a lift off and then space and then smack him in the face with the end, with the hooky end. And so that takes away that hook psychologically. And I don't know. I know it's a great idea, and it's going to be the only musical suggestion I have this whole session. It's the only one.
Wow.
323.
323. Joe's only musical suggestion.
Let's do a whole take of the song. I feel like that's gonna help a lot more with everything. Let's do that. All right. Can we do a take?
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't know.
Get past the first 30
I don't know. Is
seconds.
your guitar into you?
We're gonna do a take now.
I like that one.
Wow.
Thank you, Matt. I love that.
Thoughts?
Huh?
Thoughts?
I have thoughts. It was a good take.
You liked it?
Yeah, I do.
So I like go a little. You're gonna giggle every time they do that.
I love the ending. The ending makes me so happy. Wow.
All right. You want to hear that one?
Yeah, can I hear them together?
Yeah.
What's that?
You have a
You can
preference
hold
on your
that
headphone
with
mix?
that
Starting
Is there instruments you want to hear more of or less of?
No, we'll start it out and either go up or down from there.
Okay.
16ths going into the next quarter.
is that right?
Are nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch out, I'll take every fill, every single one.
That's all right.
You've told me that before too. Yeah.
We actually want that.
You do?
Yes, because then because
You take them out.
because I mean, there's going to be fills done by him and whatever, and so at the end we can pick and choose. Like, okay, this one goes here.
Better to have
You know
more
what I
than
mean?
less.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, take every fill.
The more Mark does, the less John does.
For now.
What?
He said the more Mark
Said
does,
the
the
more
less
Mark
John
does, the less
does.
John does.
For now. Not if I have anything to say about it.
It's not like your name's on the record
Yeah,
or
no.
anything.
Yeah, seriously.
So do we want to hang on to that tape so that
Yes.
we can maybe clip some of that
Really?
stuff out of
Yeah,
there
there's
that we
good.
like?
Yeah, there's a
and
lot of good stuff in
kind of
there.
comp it together?
Yep.
Sure.
Man, you can get lost in data that way. You know, it's just like, we'll do this take, but that take's better. Okay, so we'll go over here. We'll do
Well, I agree with him. It's nice to have options, like little bits
Right.
and pieces.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that was a cool little lick you played right there, and combo
See,
solos.
what'll happen is, Mark, you'll do something amazing on the next one or two takes, and they'll forget all about this take, and then I'll delete it and they won't.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Do that again.
Lying face down. This ain't your place now. Can your legs stand
all set up in there, John?
Yeah, it's good.
Because now you're in my way.
Sorry.
That's okay. I definitely did not guess properly, so let me.
I am short.
That's okay.
She's one more the gentle touch. She'll stand up tall and not expect much. One you can depend on when no one's around. If you listen clear, you can hear a
Care. Care. I care about you.
Is that your C4 program?
That's your C4.
Yes!
Sounds awesome.
I don't know if it'll work, but
Let's try it. We also don't know that it won't work.
Joe, Matt texted him when he goes, Joe can't even watch this. He's just getting drunk behind him at this point.
Exactly. I should have grabbed this and been right behind him.
I would have been laughing through the next 6 takes, man.
Were you making moaning sounds in the last one?
Yes.
There were
I was?
You were like, there were like sex sounds.
Yes! That's why I said John when I said John.
The song is about somebody that almost died and you're fucking moaning.
I couldn't keep my shit together over here.
Dude,
Let's see if we can hear any of them on the mic.
dude, I'm sure it's gonna come through. It's amazing.
Especially towards the end here.
Oh
Let's see.
boy.
Look, it's a sad song. The moaning's for effect. Come on. Oh.
Let's see.
You really were though.
Come over here.
It's so good.
Come over here.
That's like
They say life's a struggle. There's no need to fight. Do what you gotta do, and everything will be right. I won't be silent. I'll show you that I I won't waste my energy on something that's not there. 'Cause I'm wandering, trying to find my way. I'm dead and free. I'm dead and
What plugin did you put on mine?
on your guitar?
Oh my god, that sounds like my guitar.
The rhythm guitar?
Yeah.
So I did a lot of things. I really like what Mark did on the first verse of the,
Yeah.
of the song.
but I don't want it on the first verse. So I basically took everything that he did on the first verse and moved it to the second verse.
And it was in time and everything too?
No, I had to. I mean, it's hard to tell when you're doing like 16th notes or whatever, but if you line up the beginning, da da da, you know what I mean? It like lines up enough. So I basically took every phrase and lined it up so that it would line up. The oohs, they're in there on the last verse.
Yeah.
But
Nowhere else.
Nowhere else. The oh yeahs,
Gone.
gone. Well, let me show you.
Dude.
The kick. So, first of all, I have auto line on all the drum tracks. So auto line takes anytime you're doing multiple microphones, right? So you have a microphone that's here. Like if this is your source, and you put a microphone here, and then you put a microphone here, it's not going to be lined up. It's going to be because it takes time. So auto align, what that does is that, and then kick drum mics have a tendency to reverse the phase on the kick drum. So what auto line does, you basically put auto line on it and play the whole track through, and auto line is listening to the whole thing and then lines everything up so that there's no phase.
There's no phase issues at all. Whatever.
Phase cancellations, right? So the.
Hell yeah. So, the remaining balance for the studio is $1.
Hey.
Matt, I have to record this. This is very important. It's the final dollar.
The final dollar.
The final dollar that I owe him for all of this.
Wow. Is it real?
Only time will tell. Lucas, what do you think?
It's magical.
Smell it, Lucas. Does it smell real?
Smell it. He just smelled the dollar. That was in my butt.
We're here.
All I know is that's a wrap on production. That's a wrap on production, dude. Woo! That's it, dude. That is it. Will, what do you have to say?
I'm just glad I'm along for the ride. Yep.
Well said.
We're the last men standing, apparently. No, I'm sorry.
Don't you dare say anything about polishing a turd.
Nope, but you know, it was the most fun I had hanging with John, Joe, and the guys, so.
Will? I mean, Will has a name, you know.
Yeah, and Will, sorry.
And Will, you're much more than that.
His royal willness.
His royal willness.
Okay, in all seriousness, this was the most fun
No doubt.
I've had with
Yeah.
you guys, so.